Hi there, beloved friends. This is your Virendra Diyar. Early in the morning, in the beautiful place called East City, Nalgonda district, in Bibi Nagar, I always get inspiration from nature, and I'm focusing my camera on this beautiful peacock, which is in thousands of number in this place, and always I get inspiration from these birds. Nature is so kind. It is going extra mile, creating all the conditions and circumstances for every creature to live its life. But human being the most intelligent one, it has so much of ambition, so much of great expectations from life, so much of desires, and so much of purpose that sometimes things are not coming in shape, and fear, doubt, discouragement start haunting him and her, and they become discouraged. Beloved friends, in that circumstances, we have to take the bull by the horn. We have to be very brave and take the encouragement from all the greats, because there is no such thing as something for nothing. Everything has its price, and unless we pay the price, we cannot attain things. There is only one way, to be or not to be, to do or not to do. He that is down needs fear no fall. People without ambition, people who have nothing to do in life, they can be very comfortable. They have to lose nothing. But if you really want to achieve a lot, you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to show tremendous ability, capability, courage, conviction, and perception of the truth, that you will triumph because you have belief and faith in yourself, in your ability and capability. And these short-lived, temporary failures, defeats, adversities, misfortune will soon pass away. As the great Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of America, said, every adverse circumstances will pass away very soon. So under those turbulent conditions and circumstances, you have to test your courage, your patience, your conviction, your determination, your daring, and then you are bound to be successful in life if you do not quit, if you do not give up. Failing is nothing. Being defeated is nothing. Failures are nothing. They are just temporary, and they are testing your courage. They are testing your patience. But once you lose your heart, you give up. You surrender before adversities and misfortune. You are really defeated, and you cannot be a manly person. You will be definitely a coward, a timid, a coward. I give an example of such a great man whose lives were ruined, but because of their great wisdom and taking this life as just a journey on this planet Earth, they refused to beguile, to surrender before natural calamities, adversities, misfortune, everything else. One of the great examples, if you go through Think and Grow Rich, you will find Blair, the son of the great author Napoleon Hill, He was born afflicted without any sign of hearing aid, that is the ear. But he refused to accept the mistake of nature, and he started intensifying his desire, and Dr. Napoleon Hill convinced his son that he should develop that burning desire to listen. He also started praising and praying God for his kindness and compassion, and miracles happened. All of you know Blair became, with some hearing aid, a perfect normal human being. The natural affliction was removed. It was only possible because of the burning desire of that great child who was stimulated by his great father, Dr. Napoleon Hill, to get the hearing. And he became a normal human being and lived very gallantly and successfully in life because of the intense desire, the burning desire. The power of desire cannot be questioned. If you really desire something very intensely and it has become obsession of your life and passion of your life, you are bound to get that object. Means your mind has become supremely saturated with the thought of attaining something in life, and you are demanding that very intensely. The whole universe will back your purpose and you will be successful. Even great Mother Nature could not stop Blair, son of Dr. Napoleon Hill, from hearing. Similarly, beloved friends, if you have a great desire to get anything in life, you will also be awarded and rewarded with the coveted goal of your life. But it should not be just hope and wish. It should be really an obsession of your life, as if you will not survive unless you get this. That is the true affinity, the true passion to get something in life, courage. And when nature can fail before the great desire of Blair, and nature can correct its mistakes, then what to talk of ordinary mortals? But you should be persistently trying, striving, seeking and finding the different ways and means to get what you want in life. There was no mistakes. Dr. Napoleon Hill has written, the only limitation you will have, that is imposed by yourself, but Blair has not imposed any limitation on himself. It was the mistake of the Mother Nature, who did not give any sign of hearing aid to his skull. But because of his intense desire, he starts slowly developing that intensity of interest to hear and listen. And that guy was very eager to listen. With some miracles, he became a normal human being and he could listen everything else. Beloved friends, that is the power of desire. If you have power of desire and believe in yourself and believe in infinite intelligence and have faith and believe in this stupendous power of your brain, because whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve for you. The only limitation is that you acknowledge yourself. There is no limitation to the power of the mind and the power of the desire and the power of persistence. Every problem has a solution. But you have to have patience, you have to have tolerance, you have to have courage, and you have to stimulate your intelligence to really resist all sorts of discouragement and disappointment and fear and doubts. Your days will be brighter, the night will pass, and you will be a very successful person in life. I cite another great example of a great person who was also a victim of the nature. At the age of 10, William Ernest Henley, one of the greatest British poet, got tuberculosis and his one leg was cut. Somehow another leg he could save, and he lost total faith in infinite intelligence, God, and he became himself a very confident and reliant man. And he composed one of the most powerful poems which can really stimulate your intelligence. That poem was titled Invictus. That is my favorite poem because I'm an ambitious man, I'm a dreamer, I cherish noble ideas, noble thoughts, noble vision and mission, and have lofty dreams in life. So I have to get a lot of discouragement from time to time and disappointment because things are not falling in place immediately. I have to struggle hard. I have to strive, seek and find different ways and means because I count myself an equal temper of heroic heart, though may be made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, never to yield, never to give up, fight till the last battle is won. Putting my back behind the wall, burning all the bridges, always believing that I and you also will be successful if you do not quit and you rely on the persistence power. Even the whole battle is lost and the whole world is against you and still you keep on fighting, then you are a brave man. You are really a man who deserves every great thing in life. So let's come to that great poem, Invictus. He composed that poem and it was so much powerful poem that in the World War when it was fought, the great Winston Churchill used to get encouragement from this poem. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank God, whatever He may be, for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I am not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but the horror of the shed, yet the menace of the earth finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment they scroll. I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul. Beloved friends, that is the true secret of greatness. If you become discouraged, disappointed, when everything is going against you, when everything has become reversed, what you are going to gain out of it? Nothing you will gain except you will quit and you will give up. And your life will be just a failure. In that context, beloved friends, I really inspire you to have great courage and take the bull by the horns and create the circumstances and conditions which is favorable to you. Never, never surrender before adversities and misfortune, because that is not manliness. Manliness is to fight the battle to the last breath of your life. When the burden grows heavy and rough is the way, and when you falter and slip, and it's not your day, and your best doesn't measure to what is required, beloved friends, Mind those words which are very encouraging and stimulating. Courage, conviction, belief and faith. When the burden grows heavy and rough is the way, when you falter and sleep and it's not your day, and your best doesn't measure to what is required, when you know in your heart that you are fast growing tired, with the odds all against you, there is one thing to do, that is call on a courage and see the thing through. Beloved friends, that is really manliness. You have to call your courage and you have to come flying colors. Instead of giving up, surrendering before the reverses, adversities, misfortune, and becoming a coward. Fight the battle till the last. You are bound to win. You are bound to be successful. That is my real encouraging words for the person who is really striving and trying to be successful and attain great things in life. If you battle for victory, you have to venture defeat. Misfortune is something you will all have to meet. So take the loss with the grace you take in the gain. When things go against you, please don't whine or complain. Just call on your courage and grin if you can. Though you fail to succeed, do not fail as a man. There are dark days and stormy which comes to us all. When about us in ruin, our hopes seem to fall. But stand to whatever you happen to meet. We must all drink the bitter as well as the sweet. The test of your courage is what do you do in the hour when the reverses are coming to you. Beloved friends, remember it. Never change the battle by curse or regret. Though you whimper and whine, still the end must be met. And who fights a good fight, though he struggles in vain, shall have many a victory to pay for his pain. So take your reverses as the part of the plan which God has devised for creating a man. Beloved friends, God has His own plan for you. And that is the best plan. Your planning may be erroneous and you may be unsuccessful several times, but God has a different story and His script He has written for you, and His script can never be wrong. So just believe in yourself. When everything you see is lost, still keep faith in yourself. I remind you another great story of the great man who is my role model and whom I worship. And I tell you a quote who said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish. Never live your life up to the dreams of others. You should get the obsession and passion of your life the earliest possible and never settle until you get it." That was Steve Jobs. Look at his life. Such a great scientist who really revolutionized the world of computers, music, entertainment, movies. Suffering after suffering, sorrows after sorrows. Ultimately, he died of cancer. He founded the company called Apple, and fate hit his head with bricks, and he was thrown out from the company. But still that great man never quit. He had the courage, and he started 2 more companies. Later on again he joined Apple and made computer, everyone day-to-day usable products and so many pads. Beloved friends, if you are an ambitious person, If you want to attain great thing in life, you should not be discouraged. You should have the courage to face all the adversities and misfortune. And slowly, God will smile. The infinite intelligence will put His full weight on your side and you will successful. And then you will be astonished. When fortune starts coming, success starts coming, it comes so extravagantly, so abundantly and so suddenly that you will be astonished where the great fortune were hiding for such a long time. So wait till that great time when your right moment of success starts coming to you. Never, never give up. Never, never quit. When you are up against trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders and plant your feet and take a breath. When you try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. When the worst is bound to happen, you have never to surrender even those circumstances. Despite all that you can do, running away will not save you, see it through, beloved friends. Even hope may seem futile, and with troubles you are beset, but remember you are facing what other great men have met. You may fall, but fall is still fighting. Do not give up. Whatever you do, eyes front, head high to the finish, see it through. A valiant never die but once, but a coward dies several times in their lives. Be brave, be valiant, create your own conditions and circumstances. They may not be uncongenial, they may not be favorable, but if you keep on trying and striving and finding ways and means, everything will fall in line with you. And you will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor world environment. But the spirit is constant and is free. It masters times, it conquers a space. It cows the boastful tricks a chance. It beats the torrent circumstance. And fill a servant place. The human will, the will to win, determination, courage, conviction, perseverance, persistence, energy and enthusiasm. The human will that forces unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can heave a way to any goal. The walls of granite intervene. Be not impatient in delay, but wait. And as one who understands, when his spirit rises and commands, the gods are ready to obey. God, we are your children. You are affectionate. You are great Father. What you are testing? We are your children. We are like you. We have got the energy and intelligence. Do not test too much. Be kind and compassionate. Give us encouragement and motivation to attain the purpose of our life, the goal of our life, because your children will be discouraged if you test him too much. Little test is enough. Beloved friends, you will be successful. Saturate your mind with a definite purpose, and every problem, every reverse, every adversities, every misfortune, every obstacle, every dangers, every difficulty will evaporate like the dewdrops in the morning. Be brave. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. I love you and thank you very much. You will be blessed with all the joys, love, fame, fortune. All the world will unfold to you because you deserve it. Thank you very much.